plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Outside Turner to the paint, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Pass to Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. Halliburton in the corner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. The tray. Nembhard grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Oubre pulls it in.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Embiid inside the line. Nice shot from the wing.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. On the wing, Mathurin. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, George passes to Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Nesmith. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Back to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Maxey. The offensive rebound. Turner finds Nesmith. For 3, Siakam. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's George. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, That's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 1. Live. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin, and at the 3, the small forward.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Pacers trail by 4. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's McCain. Misses the 3. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. He can't get that one. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. From outside the arc. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oubre outside. Turner with the steal. A steal. Here's Grimes. Can't cash in from close range. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Embiid finds Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Halliburton. That shot wide open. And the 76ers lead by 5.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bucket is good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Turner. And it's Embiid scoring on a gorgeous play. Embiid's got his second basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Halliburton against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. 3 seconds left with 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Pass to Nembhard. Takes the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Nembhard's got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And here's Embiid. Unloads from 13. Again, Philadelphia.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Siakam, good.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. There's Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. .135 left in the 3rd quarter. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
The hole showing his power. Pascal busts through the defense for that one.
Oubre outside. Down low. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Mathurin up and in on the layup. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And that one's good. Maxey. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Halliburton against Maxey.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time to step aside quickly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Obi Toppin. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's McConnell in at the point. McConnell finds Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. He gets it in there.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. That's the three fly. Toppin pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They grab their own miss. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Six to shoot. Basket counts. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. The 76ers are gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, you see a joy to watch work. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Turner finds Halliburton. Over Maxey. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Turner against Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Siakam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one is good.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Siakam's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Got a piece of it. Fires from 14. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. On defense, Indiana. Bounce pass, Maxey. Embiid inside. He's against Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Maxey finds Embiid. Good!
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Turner. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
common. They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Giddey. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. Shoots over Tatum. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
In transition, here they come. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. From deep, Giddey. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And he gets it to go.
Big men who dish it like Vucevic are royalty in this league.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Here's Buzelis. Back to ball. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Boston on offense. They trail by 3. White, the pass to Brown. 4-3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. The Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Here's Buzelis. Outside White. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hits a three-pointer.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside White. And here's Horford for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to Jones. Porzingis. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes.
Now Brown, 5 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on ball. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Is
isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it's space.
Focused on running effective play. Quality distribution from them on the floor. Right through the contact.
Pick by Smith. Here's Jones. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Boston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Here's Giddy following the bucket by Boston. DeSumo outside. 6 to shoot. Pick by Smith. Three-pointer. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. The Grambling players get
when defenders slide underneath elevated players on drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
That free throw misses. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. Rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Michael Jordan glory days. And he's good on the second. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford.
Number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
Ball right side. Outside Giddey. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Vucevic against Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
White for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. White with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That one on White.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by Boston. And Paul gets it to go.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Here's Tatum. There's the drive.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Chicago.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
50 seconds left to play in the half. Brown can't hit. The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Vucevic, a screen on White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. Tatum from long range. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
20 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. To stop the run, Tatum drills the 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fires from 14. And that one's good. Tatum's got 13 now.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. 5 on the clock. Outside White. Three-pointer, Buzelis drains the triple.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. He's got 6.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
White on the wing. The 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Vucevic in the post, working on Porzingis. Vucevic's shot is off. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Tatum with a screen for the lead. Again, Boston.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Giddey passes to White. Back to Giddey. Vucevic against Porzingis. And here is Vucevic. He has 6. Pass to Giddey. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giddey's got 9. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Holiday from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Outside White. Here's Giddey. He's got 9. Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls leading by 3. All right, we're going to step aside. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Floats one. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Here's Jones, and they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And it's good for 2.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know, this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Uzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Porzingis. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the play.
Inside, here's Vucevic. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brown. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
White with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Vucevic. To win the run. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. Back to White. Now Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Ball, a screen on Brown. Pass to Vucevic. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And it's Giddey off the drive. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Brown with it. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Ball finds Vucevic. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th. That one's good for 2.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Back to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. The 3 from Ball. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to White. Takes a 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
From deep, Giddey. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Where kicks to Hero. And the 3 ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced. And that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Now, here's Siakam. Now, Nesmith. Buries it down low.
Nesmith.
And here are the Heat now. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And so it's Indiana with it. The Heat getting the bucket. And a wide open look for Siakam. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Wiggins finds Hero. And here's Adebayo outside. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here's Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 5 now.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Ware passes to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Inside, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Quick into the air, Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
Pass to Turner. Rebound by the Heat. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Kevin Love. Robinson is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside Hero. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Robinson a screen on Walker. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here is Halliburton. Guarded closely. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Hero passes to Larson. This one for 3. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Love. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McConnell finds Mathurin. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. The kick out to Walker. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now Hero, 13 points in the game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Clustering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Miami's on 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Adebayo against Siakam. Wiggins from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Wiggins against Siakam. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nembhard covering. Traps in the tray. Wiggins has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell against McConnell. Mitchell looking it over to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Turner, no good.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 5.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Here's Ware from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Halliburton.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Burks. Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Hero, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Hero. The 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Nembhard with it. Now Siakam. Halliburton for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Pass to Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the 3. Indiana's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play or he can finish the play off.
Here's Hero. He's got 22. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. There's Hero with the three. The shot comes out. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He's been a major threat from three-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Duncan Robinson out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at center. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And a wide open look for Hero. Knocks down the three ball. Hero's got 25 points in the game.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers tack on two more.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Shots good by Hero.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Assisted Miles Turner.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. So here's Burks. Pass to Wiggins. There's the pick. Free throw line jump shot. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Hero. Halliburton against Hero. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hero. Burks with it to take the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hero from long range. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Pacers trail by 4. Now Halliburton takes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Hero passes to Ray, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Halliburton. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Hero. It drops.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Hero against Halliburton. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Here's Halliburton. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Hero.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. For 3, Siakam. Trifecta!
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
This is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now here's Maxey. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Tatum against Oubre. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
He shoots. Tatum pulls it in.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Embiid gets the bucket.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Releases from 15. And the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, well, Holiday has plenty of shots up his sleeve, and that includes the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Embiid. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up. It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And here tonight, Grammy Award winner Diplo.
Well, he went to college in Philadelphia. Now, he didn't grow up with a local NBA team in Mississippi, so he adopted the Sixers, and they have adopted him back.
Now here's Brown. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. Left side Porzingis. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Drills it from deep.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Brown's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
George scanning the floor. Shoots over Horford. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. They've got Torrey Craig. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Outside Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's gonna score inside if he gets that close.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Yabusele, defended by Craig. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Tatum. A 17-foot shot on the way. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Horford against Embiid. Embiid just powers his way in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. Lets it fly. Nice D from Horford.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Philadelphia is welcome to support your Sixers ENT.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. A minute 15 left in the second period. Maxey surveys. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And here's White. And he lobs it up. Oh, Porzingis. A huge target.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Outside Oubre. Now here's George. Looking to end the run. Sinks the tray. George has got 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Porzingis. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
George outside. Fires for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brown in the high post. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 6-point lead. And the jam by Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
George for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside White. And there's the screen. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Embiid, high post. Wide open. Yes, on the jumper. Embiid's got 9.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Outside Holiday. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Richards checked in for Boston. 76ers trail by 6. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over Porzingis. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Brown. Now here's Porzingis. Maxey covering. Here's Pritchard. He buries it from 3.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Maxey passes to Embiid. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Pritchard, left side Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 16 points now.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 6. Yabusele. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And here's Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out in front, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Hauser in at small forward. And here's Butler outside, and it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics lead by 7. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Now Tatum. Outside Craig. Here's Pritchard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Butler on the wing. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the 3 is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
On the wing, Tatum. Over Embiid. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Porzingis. Knocks down the long J.
This is what winning is all about. playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good. Here's Holiday. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
Chicago to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Takes a three, and White the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Allen with the ball. He's picked up by White. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Giddey, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Pass to Strus from downtown, another three for Cleveland.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Giddey. Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Here's Garland. The wide open shot from Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. He has 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
That one goes in.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Mitchell outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Chicago, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by White. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And then for Cleveland, Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley.
Timeout.
And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's White missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland with it. Jones covering. And that one's good. Hunter guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hunter against Williams. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Isaac Okoro. DeAndre Hunter out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the point. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Jones looking for an opening. That one good for 2. Jones has got 6.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Back to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Green. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Jones nails both of them. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Pass to Strus. Hunter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Garland against Jones. Garland with the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Chicago. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
With the fadeaway. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Strus kicks to Garland. Traps in the tray.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Jerome. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Here's Jones. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams against Hunter. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 7 points. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Josh Giddey is out there with Bruce Ellis. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that one drops. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 7.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Ball with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley the pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Buzelis with the ball. Still yet to score. Vucevic and the Bulls take on two more.
This guy a gifted offensive player. You love to see Nikola Vucevic be active from these spaces on the floor.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley, and they pick up two. Mobley's got his second bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Ball sets a screen for Buzelis. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Mitchell outside. Strus kicks to Mobley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Cleveland, Hunter's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Williams finds Vucevic. Back to Williams. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 11. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Hunter. And it's good for 2. 9 points for DeAndre Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Vucevic down low. Covered by Mobley. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
For 3, Hunter. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Thompson. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. There's a good screen. The 3 from Garland. Chicago grabs the miss. Jones in the post. Guarded by Garland. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Giddey.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Jerome. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Collins, a screen on Garland. Here's Jones. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith.
Timeout.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosumu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. And for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And yes, it's good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Allen passes to Mobley. Allen kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Garland. He can't hit that time. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass the ball. To the middle. Vucevic down low. Working on Allen. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, ball. Now Vucevic shoots over Strus. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Garland. Good.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Giddey against Strus. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ball against Garland. The tray. Places one from 3.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Garland, that's for 2. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ball out there with White. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Bruce Ellis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Over Allen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now Cleveland shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. Garland against White. Garland, no good. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Vucevic to the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Buzelis. Off target from outside. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for Darius Garland.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
To the paint. Vucevic down low. Allen defending.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And so here in Chicago, a 2-point game. That's to Vucevic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It counts.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game. Timeout. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kobe White, second personal foul.
And he cannot hit the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll put them up by 2. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Pass to Vucevic. Missed.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Halliburton. Four on the clock. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. If you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Porzingis against Turner. Clock at 6. Turner against Porzingis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Turner. Blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Siakam. And here's Nesmith, defended by Brown. Nesmith's shot is off. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Holiday against Halliburton. Holiday passes to White. Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a three. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis with it. Outside, Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Indiana trailing here. Turner, a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer, Halliburton buries it from three. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Tatum, good.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. The 3 is up. And Mathurin good for 3. Mathurin's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high level players that come from Canada. That shot by Halliburton, not easy, taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Tatum against Halliburton. Tatum, good.
Jason Tatum.
Here's McConnell. Still no points. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Can't hit that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Pritchard. And he drops it in from the low post. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford from downtown. Hey, Horford from range.
Stretching the floor. Big Al Horford doing his part.
Tatum against Halliburton. A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. High arcing shot. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Hauser, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Craig. White, he's checked in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Neesmith. No points so far. Mathurin with the ball. Shoots over White. And it's Mathurin missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
On the break, Jaylen Brown.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Turner with it, working on Cornette. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Brown gets the bucket.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Pacers trail by 8. Now Siakam. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Brown, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaylen.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Indiana on the other end. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Down low. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Mathurin's checked in for Indiana. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Lots of room. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Launches it. And Tatum drills the three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game. Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. There's a screen. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 8. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Siakam against Tatum. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Pritchard gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Indiana now. 8-point game. They've got Halliburton, Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Mathurin. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Celtics lead by 6. Outside Tatum. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Yep, count it.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 16 in the second half.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Timeout. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Holiday. Spins. And Holiday powers it home.
Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
Halliburton against Holiday. Nembhard outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on White.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Boston leading by 10. Left side, Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Now here's Halliburton. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Holiday. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Siakam. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Holiday against Halliburton. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. For Boston, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Walker. Again, Boston.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else.
Teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the one.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Allen finds Strus. Over George. And it's Strus missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Sixers, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Good on the triple.
3 points.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now, here's George. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Garland, the pass to Strus. And here is Mobley. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Strus, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense has been locked in on Mitchell, but he's done a good job making the right play.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Here's Allen. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Strus passes to Garland. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Good D by Mitchell.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And good that time.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Strus. Back to Garland. From 12 feet out. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And George kicks to Embiid. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Yabuselé's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Now, here's George. And here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 6 points.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
With the step back. Right side Maxey. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter out there with the Okoro. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the point. Here's Yabusele. Hasn't made one yet. Well, they're passing to Yabusele. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers leading. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Butler dishes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Javonte Green. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers trailing. Here's Grimes. Basket good. Grimes has got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Garland, that's for 2. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Philadelphia. George comes in for Yabusele. And Maxey subbed in for Butler. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ty Jerome. And that one's good. George.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Garland. Here's Mobley. Puts up a three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Count that one for Mobley.
I like the focus from Mobley against the contest, not letting it throw him off his look.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. And George kicks to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. And there's Paul George on the assist by Embiid. George has got 6 in the quarter. Garland the pass to Mobley. Now here's Hunter for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Grimes. He's got 5. Oubre bounce pass. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Mitchell. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And here's George for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're venturing up that shot. Someone left the window open. Give it up for the participant.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from George.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Garland. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Garland's got 10.
This is what he does. Garland's just a natural-born scorer.
Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 1. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Strus passes to Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Oubre and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Grimes. Here's Oubre. Count that one. Oubre has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Outside, Maxey. The 3 from George. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid sets the pick for George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Strus. Yep, that one goes in there. Strus has got 5 points so far.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Maxey with the screen on Strus. George missing again. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Garland. Allen outside. Strus passes to Mobley. Back to Strus. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Embiid kicks to Oubre. Looking to end the run. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. DeAndre Hunter out there with Max Strus. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Garland. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's McCain. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 2. Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So both teams making some changes here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Outside, George shoots over Strus. Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. The 15-footer. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Garland against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Over Maxey. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. And then George with the jam.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
Down low. A nice shot by Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
.40 left to play in the final quarter. The 76ers with another miss.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there. Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Embiid. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First team foul.
Here's Garland. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 16 seconds left in the 4th. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Donovan Mitchell.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Nails the tray.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one...